This is TechCrunch. College dropout has become the most coveted startup founder credential. Although iconic founders like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and Mark Zuckerberg famously did not finish college, multiple studies show that a vast majority of successful startups had founders with bachelor's or graduate degrees. Despite that data, the appeal of a dropout founder persists, though VC enthusiasm for the undegreed is far from constant. It is a phenomenon that cycles in and out of fashion, and right now, it is certainly having a moment amid the AI boom. This trend is particularly evident during Y Combinator demo days, where founders are increasingly touting their dropout status in their one-minute pitches. Katie Jacobs Stanton, founder and general partner of Moxie Ventures, said, "I don't believe YC formally tracks dropout status, but anecdotally, in recent batches, I was struck by how many founders highlight being a dropout from college or grad school and even high school. Being a dropout is a kind of credential in itself, reflecting a deep conviction and commitment to building. I think it's perceived as something quite positive in the venture ecosystem." Although many of the leading founders of the AI wave are young, most still opted to stay for the diploma. For instance, Michael Truell, the CEO of Cursor, graduated from MIT, and Cognition co-founder Scott Wu graduated from Harvard. Yet despite those examples, a growing number of aspiring entrepreneurs fear that staying to graduate means missing the most critical window of the AI building cycle. Some, like Brendan Foodie, who co-founded Mercor, have famously dropped out of prestigious schools like Georgetown to pursue their startups. As Kulveer Tagger, founder of the YC-focused venture firm Phosphor Capital, told TechCrunch, "There's just this sense of urgency and maybe fear of missing out. There is a calculation right now. I can finish my degree or I can just start building." This fear is leading to extreme cases. One professor at an elite university recently described a student walking away from his degree in his final semester. That student was convinced that having a diploma would actually hurt his chances of getting funded. While some founders fear that a diploma could be a negative signal, Yuri Sagalov, who leads General Catalyst's seed strategy, suggests that venture capitalists are less fixated on the dropout label, especially for students close to graduating. He said, "I don't think I've ever felt any different about someone who graduated or did not graduate when they're in their fourth year and drop out." Even though self-taught tech prodigies can build startups without a formal education, Sagalov argues that there's still value in the social network that a university creates and the brand of the university, even if the founder doesn't receive a diploma. Sagalov said, "You get a lot of social value because you can put the fact that you participated. Most people will look you up on LinkedIn and not care as much whether you finished or not." While many investors now believe founders can forego a university degree, not all VCs agree that young founders have an edge in this market. Wesley Chan, co-founder of FPV Ventures, is not as eager to invest in dropouts because he prioritizes a trait most young founders have not developed yet: wisdom. Chan believes that wisdom is typically found in older founders or people who have a couple of scars under their belt. That's it from TechCrunch. For more articles like this one, go to TechCrunch.com.